My name is Jacob and I'm from Aalborg University studying meteorology on my 5th semester now. And last semester we did an audio game for blind people.
What makes it easy for most people to use a mouse? The on-screen response. But how well does this work if you're making a video game for the visually impaired?
Yeah, considering if you look upon the regular game market, the low number of 400 to 600 games for audio game is very low. So we wanted to explore this field and try to make a good quality game for these blind people, because they also need, entertainment like all others.
When are you gazing directly upwards? When is the cursor aligned properly? We have set it in our sights to try and implement a better method of three-dimensional navigation in a prototype video game utilizing head tracking. Through gyroscopes and accelerometers, the iPod, crudely attached to the user's headset, provides in-game head rotation, giving the user the opportunity to experience sound in true three-dimensional space. As an example, I will now move my head without moving my character.
What we did was try to figure out how do we make another controller for these, because you can have the mouse, which is a 2D mapping to 3D, which is not very intuitive. So we kind of went with head tracking, and yeah, we did. I think we did a good job using gyroscope for that, and it's very precise. So we went with this solution instead of the mouse, using an iPod, which has a built-in gyroscope, and yeah, it's not a sustainable solution, but we thought that we wanted to do something that is accessible to people, and we thought that an iPhone or an iPod can we actually found out that a lot of blind people use iPhone because there's a very good text-to-speech feature. So we made up this solution, and we think it's working rather well, except that it's a little bit heavy on the headset. So the game is about you end up on this island and you don't know what happened. So you kind of you can walk around and explore the environment, and you can find these audio logs, like in the game Bioshock as well, where you get these small clues to what happened. And in that way we introduce the player to the story.
Hello? Hello? Can anybody read me? Hello?
We kind of implemented the story using audio logs. So you basically find a tape on the ground and pick it up and hear somebody recorded something, and you get these small clues to the story. Like, we needed a little bit horror, because horror always immerses people. So we went with this Jurassic Park-like story, where you end up on this island where something mysterious has happened and there's dinosaurs everywhere. And people were very excited for this. So we wanted a very good environmental sound for this game, because to be immersed you need a good environment. So we went with all these, you can hear the jungle and birds flying around and stuff like that, and also we did all the recordings ourselves, mostly of them at least. We use Audacity mainly to do the audio processing, but yeah, we mix a lot of tracks to get these scenarios in the audio logs as well. I think the biggest issue was the trying to make the audio very 3D audio, like in the real world. There's something called HRTF, which is basically functions for how sound is acting from different angles around the head. So like the fact that the sound only reaches 1 year later than the other because the sound is moving in a direction. We know the program very well, but the restrictions in the audio is a little bit hard because you don't have that much tools to work with. So we look into this very advanced 3D hearing, spatial hearing for people, and try to emulate it the best way we could. So that's how we tried to create the vertical audio environment. We kind of changed the frequency a little bit depending on the angle from the object emitting sound.
Imagine a game played entirely through sound, and let your imagination provide the rest. This has been the concept video of a prototype.